Y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Rock the douchey for real. I look okay, but they went all out for y'all. Looking real good right now.
What is up? It's your girl EJ.
It is Tikaduchi in the building.
The highest chocolate.
Okay.
Listen, you never know who's coming through the Ruthless Roundtable. We see you doing your thing, Deputy K.
The wonderful, amazing Tyler Perry.
The Pfirman Johnson, y'all. Are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now, you know it ain't a party unless our boy Lenny show up.
Just come on, son. At least you can do it.
Now, without further ado, welcome to the Ruthless Roundtable, y'all. The number one spot for Ruthless Live recaps and conversations. Let's go.
All right. What is good? Everybody, happy Ruthless Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Yes, it is your girl Tika Deshawn from All Things Ruthless. Of course, I got my girl EJ, the TV junkie, and without a doubt, we couldn't do this without the one and only JTV. What's good, Jay?
What's good? How you doing, Tika? How you doing, EJ? How's it going? What's going on, fam?
It's going good. It's Wednesday. I got to be with my family today. Got to be with my peoples, and we got to talk about this crazy episode.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Literally, everything was extremely crazy on this episode. With that being said, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. What up, Avante? What's up? Let's see, Miss Flo. Okay, Miss Flo with the purple hearts. That's what I'm saying. Drop those purple hearts. It's Rock the Douchey Wednesday, y'all. What's up, Queen? Hola. Okay.
Hola.
What up? Summer Rain is in the building for sure.
Hey.
Nefarious Traveler. Hey, okay.
Hey.
All right, y'all.
Hey.
That's what's up, y'all. So listen, I am so excited about this episode, but I want to hear it from you guys first. EJ, what did you rate this episode?
Well, listen, just for this one part alone, I'm going to give it a solid 9. Just for one part and one part only. It might even get a 10 with that part.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jay, what was your Ruthless rating?
Listen, the whole entire episode from beginning to the end, I have to give this a 9.5 for real. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, Jay. 9.5. I might, you know me, I'm a Ruthless addict. I'm gonna give it a 10 anyway, just because the shenanigans literally all went down. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the shenanigans went down, and this individual was one of the prime suspects. Of course, we know we had the moment where we saw the whole situation go down between Mac as well as Desiree. But we got one specific individual that we have just got to address in this situation. I want to present to some and just, oh my God, I'm nervous. Introduce the others, the one and only dirty old Sheriff Cully, aka Robert Craighead.
Hey.
Hey guys, how are you?
How we doing?
We good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, but I'm gonna rate this episode as a 1.5. I didn't enjoy that at all.
Is it because you were locked up that you didn't enjoy the episode?
You're starting to limit my accessibility here. I'm not.
Yeah, no more sweet thing for you. No more young girls for you, huh?
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to do that when except between the bars, I guess. And Andrew ain't giving it up to me,
Nah, you don't want that.
I know that's right.
He's got his little portfolio thing going on with the highest,
That's right. He said the cornhole.
Hilarious. So
hilarious.
Listen, Mr. Craighead, in the last episode, we saw where Sheriff Cully has finally been Arrested. Now, not only was he arrested, but we did see a moment between he as well as the one and only Max, who we all knew was dirty, but he was in denial. And you guys had this whole conversation going on. But we have a few questions for you. So before I get too excited and get too nervous, we're gonna dive into these questions real quick. And the first question is going to come from our girl, EJ, the TV junkie. And that question is, you ready, EJ?
Oh, yep. So my question is, do you think there is going to be redemption for the sheriff? And will he maybe, just maybe, help Andrew escape to try to stop the war that's about to come?
Do I think that? Shoot. I don't know. I don't really think that, I have a very high regard for Andrew. Because he doesn't really have one for me. So I don't know about helping him out, but maybe if it'll help me to help myself, I'll help him. But
okay. Absolutely. That's the right answer. That's exactly the right answer.
Because that cell ain't big enough for the both of us,
I know that's right.
That's definitely on brand for the sheriff. If it's going to help me, I'll help him. Yes.
Exactly. And then we're going to move on to Mr. VKJ himself. He has several questions for Sheriff Conley. And we're just going to let him dive in. Take it over, Jay.
All right. So, Sheriff, how do you think the sheriff got involved with the Raku in the first place? If you can give us like a backdrop of how you think he got connected with the Raku. Was it through the cartel? Was it through the highest? Was it through Daikon?
Well, actually, it was through the money. I mean,
okay.
the promise of riches and the promise of maybe a little bit better life, because I've been a sheriff for a long time. I think that's really where it all comes from. It's just wanting maybe to have a little bit better life for myself. And, I've been watching criminals get away with things for quite a while. And, it's my turn to reap the rewards.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's my next question. Okay, great. I'm just going in. All right. So, as the sheriff is watching Max meltdown, what is going on through the sheriff's mind watching this whole thing go into place?
Actually, I had no idea he was going to pull that guy. I mean, put it to himself. I mean, that took me completely by surprise. As the character, as the actor, I already knew. I read it in the script, but
right.
But no, and whenever I was watching the episode, man, it really happened. They made that thing pop. It was very exciting. Got to hand it to the editors and special effects people, what they did there. Of course, they did something when we were filming it that was kind of cool that I don't think the camera really picked up because it was really cool. But the top of his brains blew up out on the ceiling. And
I did see that. A little bit of it. It was like really quick. It was really quick. But yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Because Tyler was trying to get that angle just right so that you would see this. That, of course, they're behind him and they're shooting it up, but that whole sequence of events right there, I think that was probably some of the most exciting that's been on the show since we've been doing it the whole 5 years. I think that was really exciting and very unexpected. It caught everybody off guard. I hope.
Oh yeah, it did. I was like, whoa. I was like, what is going on? I did not expect it. Surprise. I was yelling at the screen. I was like, whoa, oh my God. Right. All right. So I have one last question. With everything happening now, sitting in jail, would it have been better if you, the sheriff, would have gone and gotten Aaron yourself?
Well, the way everything turned out, probably, but I was afraid to implicate myself, because that was that right there would have put me in the hot seat, and it was should have been Mac's job anyway, being part of the FBI. But as far as wanting to get just to eliminate this problem or this situation, probably should have gone and done it myself. But hindsight's 2020,
Right.
and Sheriff Connolly's a little on the lazy side. So.
Right. Get somebody else to do it, right? now, do you real? Go ahead. What you say?
No, I was gonna say, if you can get somebody else to do it, then sure.
Right. Absolutely. Now, do you realize that you are the last living officer in that sheriff department right now? Like, Polk is gone, Kate is gone.
Yep.
Right. Brian's gone. I mean,
there's other deputies there that that are part of that part of the show in the background, but as far as the storyline, yeah.
Gotcha.
But as far as from the original bunch, yeah, I'm the last one around. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
the legend has spoken.
And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around.
Oh, what you trying to say? You trying to tell us something?
Well, I'm in Pokey.
Okay.
I don't know what the charges are yet, but
right. Okay. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good point, though.
Absolutely.
All right. Tika, you have more questions?
Absolutely. Well, I know we still have Deputy Irene, but I don't know if we'll ever see her again. There's the one from the very first season. So I don't know if we'll see her again, but maybe she may come through and vouch for the good old Sheriff Connolly.
Yeah, maybe we can bring her back in and save my ass. But
no, that's right.
We never really did address what happened to her. But.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What happened?
Exactly. I loved Irene. She was just straight nosy and was in everybody's business. So maybe she could again vouch for the good old sheriff.
Well, what happened on that is there was a conflict of a work schedule conflict that came up, and so they had to do some recasting on the fly, and thank goodness they were able to find someone to fill the job in as well as Officer Kate did.
Right.
I mean, she's remarkable, fantastic, and I just saw her. Was she just on a recent episode?
That was from our last season.
Back.
Yeah,
a while back. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, she looks good. She does.
Yeah,
I haven't seen her in. Wow, I guess it's been. Actually, no, it wasn't that long ago. It was last July when we wrapped up on season 5. So, see, y'all are still way behind.
Right.
We are.
Right.
We are.
But that's okay.
Y'all are talking about stuff I did 2 years ago.
Exactly.
We way behind. Dang. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we're definitely talking about some stuff that happened a while ago, but
it's brand new.
Right, but brand new to us, absolutely. But now you're sitting in that jail cell with Andrew. What's really on your mind? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking, why didn't they put me in one of those empty cells? I mean, we have other cells there, and
right.
What I'm thinking is that whenever how far I've fallen, how I'm going to explain this to my wife, how how I'm going to get out of this mess, if I'm going to get out of this mess, trying to think up some kind of a story. All of that stuff's going through my mind. And I think it was all registering as I sat there for the first few moments talking to Andrew. And then, of course, with his smart mouth, I had to let him have it with what I knew about him,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the pictures, the cornhole.
I've seen the
All of
picture.
that. But he said it was fake. You believe him? He said it was fake. It was doctored. You believe him? You don't believe him?
Fake. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
no, it's not fake. No. You guys saw it, didn't you?
A little.
When you see the pictures. That's funny.
Wow.
Absolutely.
What did you say, Tika? Did you say a little bit?
We saw a little of the images.
Don't let Blue hear you say that. Blue, be on what?
Oh my God.
She's so embarrassed.
Oh my God. Oh my
She's
God.
a little head. Get it together, Tika. Get it together.
Yeah, so funny.
Crackhead, sir, you indeed are a hilarious individual. Your presence is everything. I love it when you're around it, whether it's in any capacity, whether it's virtual, whether it's in person. You give us such joy, definitely on that screen. Is there any way you can kind of tell us that, because Dirty Old Sheriff Conley has kind of messed up his demise by being locked up? Will we see more of Conley in season 5?
Yes, you will. Yes, you will see me in season 5. So I can at least tell you that much.
Perfect.
Okay.
I can't really go into details of what's going to happen in season 5, but
right.
You think it can't get any crazier than it is right now? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Season 5 is going to be the best. So yeah, hang on to your hats.
Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah.
All right, and with that being said, what's next for Robert Craighead? Where are the future projects? I know that there are so many, but what are the future projects that you can discuss that you're going to be a part of?
Well, actually, this is perfect timing because Friday night on Netflix, I appear in a new movie with Regina King called Shirley.
Yeah.
And it's about Shirley Chisholm. She was the first Black female congressman, as well as the first female or Black to run for president of the United States. And Regina King does a phenomenal job. And I was blessed to have the opportunity to work with her, and as well as working with writer-director John Ridley, who Academy Award winner in his own right for 12 Years a Slave. And anyway, just working with those guys, it was an honor and a privilege. I don't have a huge part in it, but just to be a part of it, I have a couple of scenes with Regina, and she gets to tell me a thing or two, but let's just say I'm probably not too far off from my character in Sheriff Conley.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations. Yeah, I saw a picture of you and Regina, and I saw that whole advertisement for the movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I made the teaser or the trailer.
Yeah, you put it on the IG. Yeah.
Actually, I made a couple of different, but you really couldn't tell it was me. It was from like an angle from above, and then there was one from the side. So yeah, I got in there a couple of times.
I see you doing your thing.
I'm the only one that knew it was me. So.
Okay. I see you doing it up on IG. I see you, doing a couple of posts. I'm like, okay, go ahead, Robert. I see you.
Oh yeah, no, I've been looking forward to this. We shot that. Well, actually, they filmed that movie. Oh my God, they worked on it for like I think about 2 years, or at least a year and a half before I got involved, and I was part of some pickups that they did back in Los Angeles, because they filmed all over, and then they got a hold of me about doing this thing in Los Angeles, and it was about this time last year that we shot that. And
Nice.
I had a great time. And Regina and her sister, Raina, are just both. I mean, Raina is one of the producers as well, and she has a part in the film, and she's wonderful. Everybody was just fantastic. So I've got that coming up. I've got a new movie that I did last year in Iowa that's called Winterset. It was actually filmed in a town called Winterset, Iowa, and I play a dirty drug dealing bad guy in that as well. And I'm in that with Kirk Fox. If you're familiar with him, he's a wonderful stand-up comedian, but he's playing bad guy in this film. And Bruce Sosha and Benjamin Gavin is directed by Michael Blevins, written and directed by Michael Blevins, who and I'm looking forward to that one coming out. And I've got a couple of other films that are in the that I have no idea when they're going to come out. So but otherwise I'm auditioning. I just did an audition for a film written and directed by RZA.
Get out of here. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's making a new movie, you know.
Nice.
And playing a sheriff. So
you got it. I think you got it.
Fingers crossed.
I think you got it. You broke a leg.
You gonna get it. You got this.
You got it. You got this. You got this, legend.
We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to see that too. Yeah, man, you are working. I love it, man. Like I said, you're a legend in the game, man. I respect you. I see you doing a whole bunch of stuff with a whole lot of great actors, other actors. You're a great actor yourself. So thank you again for taking the time to hang out with us.
Oh, absolutely. I always enjoy coming on here. And then, whenever I was in Atlanta, which I get back there because my daughter lives there and my grandbabies. So I get back there every chance I get. And actually, probably will be moving there within the next 2 years anyway. Because I got to get close to my grandbabiys,
Right.
Absolutely.
They used to live less than 5 minutes away from me here, and I would see them every day. And so me and my wife are going through withdrawals.
That's right. They got to see Paw. Got to see Paw. Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome, man.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Mr. Craighead, it's always a pleasure being in your presence, whether it's virtual, whether it's in person, face to face. I am looking at your background and I see all of these awards that are behind you.
Yeah.
Listen, I know that you just recently received an award and you're going to continue with everything that you're doing.
It's not even up there yet.
Right.
That's right.
You're definitely going to continue. I mean, I can't motivate you. I need you to motivate me, but you're absolutely just awesome. And I was telling this to someone. I'm like, how some people have a persona of people, or I'll just say this, be honest, white people being racist and having mean demeanors towards Black people, but you definitely are not that person at all. You hug any and everybody, you shake hands with any and everybody, and I salute you for being able to, just work with everybody. You're such an amazing human being, definitely someone that everyone can model themselves behind. And I just want one last question. If there's any advice that you can give to anyone that's trying to pursue a career in acting, what would that be?
As far as my advice, there's so many people nowadays that and yes, you can do it this way, but that come in, they want to be famous. But for longevity and because I've been an actor for 45 years almost, so but the there's a lot with with the internet, Instagram and Facebook and all the social media stuff and TikTok. People become famous, without any training as far as being an actor. And I think it's just really important to get the foundation to go. If it's something you want to pursue as an actor, if you want to be an actor, then learn the foundation, get the basics down. And, and then once you do and you're able to get some work, always say yes, because you don't know what that yes is going to bring about. I see a lot. I mean, whenever I first started out, I as a young actor, I said, oh, I'm never going to do soap operas. I'm never going to do soap operas. I love soap operas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you say yes, then I just did a film on IMAX on 70 millimeter film.
Oh, wow.
That was, the director reached out to me from a film we worked on 12 years ago. And he was just a young kid starting out. And, now he's directing this big IMAX movie and reached out to me and said, I've been wanting to work with you. And, if you say yes, it opens more doors. So say yes to life, say yes to what is being presented to you. So otherwise you're just closing doors.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And say
With
yes.
that,
Say yes to the Raku as well.
No.
Not that far.
No. And listen, I just want to say, I think that just to kind of go back and answer Jay's question as to how Sheriff became a part of the Raku, it wasn't just the money, it was the muffins. With that being said, I want to say thank you, Mr. Robert Craighead, for coming through, tapping in, and hanging out with us over here at the round table. Please let everybody know where they can find you.
Well, you can find me. Just look me up, Robert Craighead. Instagram at Robert Craighead. Facebook is Robert Craighead. I think it's Robert Craighead. Is it on Facebook? Is it Robert Craighead Fan Club or?
It's I know it's Robert Craighead. I always just type in Mr. Robert Craighead.
Yeah, I have a personal page as well as a fan page, but it's I'm on all of them. So the only thing I don't do is Twitter anymore. I kind of whenever that switched hands, I don't know, I wound up getting booted off of it somehow.
Oh wow.
It was just too much trouble. So I lost all my followers and everything. And I'm like, yeah, it's too much of a hassle.
Right.
I can't get them to open it back up for me and unlock it. But, they don't really care about about the people that are on there. They only care about the people they're advertising on.
You got
That's a whole nother story right there. Yeah.
So anyway, so you can catch me on Instagram, and Facebook. So, and I don't TikTok. I'm scared. I have a TikTok, but I don't ever do it. I don't think anybody wants to see me doing any dances or anything.
We love to see you dance. Come on, we love to see you dance. Come on, Robert. We know you got a two-step in you.
maybe season 6.
Or you can come along with your singing. We love to hear some of that. So hey, you never know. But anyway, you guys, this is as always, again, this has been a pleasure. Thank you, Mr. Craighead, for joining us tonight. We absolutely appreciate you for giving us some of your time. You definitely could be somewhere else, but you're here with us. So thank you. We absolutely appreciate you. And you have a great rest of your evening.
Okay,
Thank you.
you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I love all of you. Thank you.
We love
Thank you.
you back.
Appreciate you.
You too.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Everybody,
Salute.
please give a round of applause for the one and only Sheriff Conley, aka Robert Craighead. He has literally
Yeah, he's
made
awesome.
my day, our day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So now we're just going to talk a little bit because we got to dive into this recap. We're going to try to make it as, let's see, as slender as possible, as fast as possible, I should say, because we kind of try running down behind time. But let me give you guys this image right here, this moment where we saw that they had a whole conversation, a whole Aaron walks into the police department, and these two are looking at each other like, what the heck is going on? So then we see a moment where Aaron just goes to running it, telling everything that has gone on. He says that Matt tried he tried to unalive him. He threw him in the trunk of the car. He said that Conley was in on it as well. And y'all, then we get to this particular moment. I'm trying to speed it up so I can, it was just a whole lot of conversation where, he didn't have a problem with saying nothing. Like, he literally had no problems telling the truth. So with that being said, y'all, we have this moment where we see Mac. Again, Mac tried to talk his way out of it, but he couldn't. And then, y'all, this is what happened. Jay, go ahead and rock out. Tell us how you felt, where you were, what happened, blah, 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 when you saw Mac unalive himself.
Yeah, so like I said to Mr. Craighead, aka Sheriff Conley, I was screaming at the TV like, yo, what the heck is going on? Like, I did not expect it. I really didn't. I thought he was just gonna put the gun down, put the strap down, just like, okay, I'll put it down, and then let's talk about it. I had no idea this was gonna happen. So, like I said, screaming at the screen, screaming out of my mind. But at the same time, I was like, you took the punk move out, Mac. You know what I'm saying? You took that little punk move out. You could have you ain't had to off yourself. You know what I mean? You had to do that. So, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then when Aaron said, hey, he's in on it too, I was like, well, Sheriff, you do the crime, you gotta do the time. It's time to get locked up with your boy. So when he did say, why did he put me in the cell with Andrew? Like, he could have put me in any other cell. I mean, this is the only cell I've seen. Have you guys seen any other cell? This is the only cell I've seen, right? And that whole conversation he had, and I don't know if you got to it yet, if you want to get EJ's reaction first, but man, that whole conversation they had was pretty funny. So,
well, since you mentioned that conversation, tell us about the conversation. Talk to us about the conversation, and then we could go back to Jay and let Jay tell us his perspective on that conversation. Then,
well, there was a little conversation going on about, who did what and when they did it and all this, that, and the third. Now, I just thought it was really funny. Like, this was so funny to me because Andrew is like, look, we've been knowing about you. We've been knowing about you and the girls. And then the sheriff is like, but guess what? We also know about you, Andrew, about you in the cornhole. I said, oh my goodness. Whoa. I was screaming too, Jay. I ain't even gonna lie. When that first part happened, I was screaming at that. When he said this, I was falling out. I said, oh, everybody know about the cornhole.
yeah.
It
was unexpected. I wasn't expecting this whole first scene in this office. Everything was just a shock. Super shock value from what he said to back. It was just crazy. So once he said that, and then he was like, yeah, we seen the pictures, bro. Like, you can't escape these pictures. He's like, those ain't real. I was like, yeah, they must have been. They had to be. Who took the pictures? That's the question. Who was there taking pictures of Andrew and the highest? You know what I mean? That's the real question.
That part.
Yeah, definitely.
Did Tika freeze?
Is she freezing? Is she frozen?
He probably was napping. Who knows? I don't know why it happened. I literally got everything turned off, y'all. But we back.
I'll take your time.
So
with that being said,
that,
I know.
y'all,
I was
that
gonna
being
say. With
let's
that
just
being
say
said,
that. That's her favorite line. She
yeah.
bring
with
up.
that being said, moving on.
Thank you.
Yes, let's
Yes, we're
go.
gonna move on right along to where
Okay.
we see this particular moment where, of course, now this pissed me off because the highest had Daikon just running back and forth from the trailer, back and forth. Go get the key. Go put this in the lock. Go get the combination for the hot spot. Like everything. And of course, he's running back and forth because we understand that the combination to the safe has been lost. We also know that and you can look at his face, Manny took the combination for the safe, or as say the instructions for the safe to be able to get in and out of the safe. Anybody have any remarks or comments on this particular these interactions? The highest having sending Daikon back and forth, and then him going getting the soldier, and then him talking to Manny.
I don't.
I mean, it's like the Three Stooges, you know what I'm saying? Oh, go do this. Oh, yeah, we can't find it. I mean, we knew that Manny took the instructions. You know, the funny part was Scumbag Manny was like, for real? You can't find the instructions? Meanwhile, it's sitting in his back pocket, you know. Then he brings the guy in. The guy's like, I don't know. I just brought it in as is. So, you know, it's just regular, you know, scene or whatever. Nothing too big.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go, Jay. You go ahead and start out with it. We see that.
Man,
Go ahead.
this big dummy River, you big dummy. That's what I'm gonna call him, Fred Sammy. You big dummy. Get his butt locked up, and he let him up like, yo, they escaped. Yo, we gotta go find them. And Lewis is like, chill, bro. Like, relax, man. We gonna mess. Did he say we gonna mess up the plan, or did he say no? We don't need to do that. Don't worry about it, because I don't think that Lewis knows that River know there's a plan. Right? They don't know that they have their own little plan going on.
They don't know that each other is involved.
Exactly. Right. Because Roof was making sure of that. Right. So you know, him telling him to calm down. Hey, go get dressed. Make it seem like nothing happened. Don't tell nobody. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, because he just basically tells him he's basically trying to go with the thought process of you don't want to get beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's what he's telling him to avoid not telling him the real reasoning why. But he just keep going with that part. I was like, that's my finesse twin, though. You know, I love my finesse twin.
What's going on? Y'all see it? Yeah.
Your finesse twin is about to be in some trouble at some point, but
ooh, I can't
we
wait.
Also, woo. Listen, we're gonna fast forward to this moment right here where this Daikon goes into the trailer with Joan, and we're not gonna even, because he visited her twice. We know why he was there the first time around. She didn't let him in the safe because she said that the highest had the key
combination and the key,
combination and everything. Mm-hmm. Safe, and at this moment she knew that she had effed up. So she panics and she goes outside to talk to Ruth. Come on, internet.
Before we get to that, we got to talk about the sexual tension that's going on. Your girl is super moist for Daikon, yo. We can see it in her eyes. Every time she sees that, yes, she's talking all soft. Yes, I don't have the combination. Do you want to bend me over real quick, Daikon? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just waiting for that to come out of her mouth. But, you know, we're going to get to that when he comes back. But you can see it just from the first interaction. She just wants your boy. Like, it's so evident.
That she do. But too bad he don't want her.
I think she was trying to pull a Ruth. I think she was trying to give some tension, some sexual tension, so she could get herself out of that mess that she has gotten herself into. That's what I think. I mean, he fine, black suit and all, but I think she was just doing that to try to get herself out of that punishment that's gonna be coming at some point.
It's gonna come. It's coming.
For
It's
sure.
coming. Once he find out her name is on the account, she gonna have to do whatever she gotta do. Drop them drawers, do whatever. Drop the robe, put it on him. Do whatever you need to do so he won't tell the highest. Because I'm just saying, like it's inevitable, right? It's inevitable because her name is on the account. There's $1 million in there, right?
Yep.
And it's crazy though, because she keeps revisiting this subject. She is the one that keeps bringing it up. So now it's like you're looking guilty. So now I definitely have to do research to see if you've done something you had no business doing.
You.
Right.
So then she goes to Joan. Who want to talk? Who wants to speak on this first? Y'all can have it. EJ,
go ahead, EJ. Go ahead, EJ.
Listen, this was my favorite part. This is the part that I was talking about right here that made this a 10-10. 10-10-10.
10-10-10.
She said, what she got on the screen right there, F that muck. I said, whoa. I was up. I jumped up off the sofa. I said, no, the heck she did it. I said, she better be glad she walked away, because I feel like this was I'm about to drag you moment. If she didn't walk away, it was about to be another fight. Man, they fighting all over the Raku. This was so hilarious to me, though. But it just goes to show this character. Like, this character has made you go back and forth with her. Me, I'll speak for myself. I went back and forth for all the seasons. 1 minute I'm like, oh, you can't trust her. The next minute I'm like, oh, maybe she good. Then maybe no, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go back and forth, but it's the way that everybody on this compound is so fake, and she is like the worst one, but she is so great at it. And that's what I halfway like about Joan. Halfway, because she's not my favorite, but when she does these moments right here and she goes straight hood, I mean, you can't help but chuckle. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I thought Ruth, I was like, I would like to see them fight for real. I do want to see it. I want to see who wins.
Yo, shout out to Nadirge, yo. Because when she came out of pocket with the whole, you buck that mother, and the mouth and the face, just every expression came on her face. I was like, you hood for real, Joan. You hood for real. Talking about language. Is that me? Yeah, that's you. She talking third person. Like, that's how you know she crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's like, language. Oh, is that me? Yeah, that's you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, she is straight hood. And just like you said, EJ, back and forth. We could trust her. We can't trust her. Is she down? Is she not down? We finding out about the whole account. Once I found out about the account, it was like, it's a wrap. Like, there's no going back at this point. Yeah. So I think that's why this whole like line right there, buck that mother bucker. I like how you put that together. Mother buck. I had to. Once that came out, I was like, there's no turning back at this point. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. If you're going to go hood, let's go hood. But she did, because she's hood, she felt that energy coming from Ruth, like, girl, you gonna get on my face. She's like, let me run away real quick. Let me get out of here. You know?
And most importantly, Jay, I think that what was important about this scene was that she had to tell what it was. And I ain't gonna say had, I'm gonna say that she felt like she had to, and it's because of what Tika said earlier, because she felt guilty, because nobody is, Daikon is not thinking about what she thinks he's thinking about, but because she feels so guilty, it's forcing her to reveal this information. And now Ruth knows 100% that Joan is definitely, even if she was on, she ain't never trusted him, but even if she had a little trust in her, it's all gone, which is what's going to lead her to her next move, which I thought was like one of the best moves she could have ever made. But I ain't gonna jump ahead, but
got you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about it. Mm-hmm.
This whole scene was giving me straight plies. I'm from the hood though. Yes, the hood though. Like, really, really. Anyway, that was the vibe that Joan was giving me. She's the new Joan. We know who Joan is. We've seen her curse the heck out of River, but to see her actually go that route with Ruth was like, wait, what? And again, just like everybody else, I thought Ruth was gonna drag her right there in that neighborhood in the Rockpool neighborhood, but Ruth said you knew to walk away because you know it's gonna bust that A double, you know what I'm saying. So
Yep.
I was definitely here for it. I was definitely here for that whole conversation. Then we see Ruth, we see her having a conversation about River, like calm down, we got everything on lock. Sit yourself down somewhere. We got this. Just calm down. Anybody have any commentary or anything on Ruth and River?
Yeah, I mean, it's always River like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He always like the little baby in the crew, like, what do I do with this thing here? You're supposed to aim it. What do we do about this? You're supposed to do this. What he's always like begging for instructions, like, bro, get it together, bro, relax, just be cool. You know, he more feminine than Ruth. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Let's go.
He's a baby. He don't know. He's 20 something. He don't know anything. He's just playing the game, and I'm happy that he's distressed right now. Again, back to the way that he treated Zane. He didn't let Zane know what was going on. So karma is a mug. So he got what he got.
That young. He ain't that young. He know about the cornhole, so you know he ain't that young. He know what he doing.
Well, these days they say it start early, so whatever.
Oh Lord.
Back to this, we see where River is sent over to the Highest's trailer. Of course, I expected this. I expected the Highest to share this great news with River. Anybody have any thoughts on the Highest as well as River being made aware of the hotel that they are going to be moving to?
I mean, well, he got to tell all his lovers, you know what I'm saying? Like all the lovers got to know. I'm like, we just going to go around telling Daikon, you know, he knows. And then of course, and he told Ruth immediately. And now he's telling his other one. And so I'm just like, of course, this is what you do. It didn't surprise me that he told him. Cause he's, you know, the Highest is like a kid and he's like a kid sometimes too. He's really excited right now. And he's really happy and he's feel like he's doing something major. And I'm just gonna leave it there because I got a lot of words for the Highest, but I'll leave it there.
So the lowest, right? The lowest to go along with what you're saying. Like you're right, he's like a kid in the candy store. But what really validated it for him was the fact that last episode, when Ruth was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing," because you know, once we get validation from our woman, it's a wrap. Like we gonna build mountains and castles and all of this and that. You know what I'm saying? So Ruth got him all hyped up and got him to, you know, tell the whole campus. Because he wasn't gonna tell the whole campus. He's like, I don't think I'm ready for that. But now he's telling everybody. Like, okay, we about to tell everybody. So once he got that validation from Ruth, it's on and popping. Yeah, hey, Riffer, come over here. Let me show you this. Hey, you know, Daikon. Hey, let me show everybody. Let me show. So yeah, it's cool. I can't wait to this whole dinner happens. I can't wait. Is that going to happen next episode? What y'all think? Is going to happen next episode or the one after that? Because I'm ready.
I don't know. Maybe they will make their way to the pavilion for this event to let everybody know what's going on. In the meantime, we got a couple of questions real quick. MLM McKinney says, does Ruth really plan to include him in the plan? Because that's not what she told Lacey and Zane. And you're right. She did. Because River has been screwing everybody. So, like, not screwing in the sexual sense, but screwing, not telling everybody what's really going on. So, yeah. I don't think she really trying to include him. I think, but the thing is, y'all got to remember, we got to have a plan with everybody. So, not only does Ruth have a plan A, she has a plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, she's got a plan for everything. So yeah,
exactly.
That's sign language. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. Gotcha. So moving right along, back to the intimate moment. Do Jay and EJ want to play this intimate moment out? Can y'all have a conversation? Jay, you're Daikon. EJ, as best as you can remember, EJ, you are Joan. Talk to the people.
Yeah, talk soft to me, baby.
Let me see if I can talk soft. Did you get the key from the Highest? Did you get the combination?
Yes, I got the combination. Now I can get to your hot spot. I mean, the hot spot.
cannot stay in character. Oh my goodness, not the hot part. What did Joan say? What did she say? She said, let's just jump to the hot part. She goes,
yes.
Can you just talk to the highest and see if we can be together?
It's like, Joan, I don't want your ass, man. Come on, man. I rocks with Ruth, man. I don't know what you about. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bit too short for me, shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You're supposed to ask me, do I find you attractive?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Do you find me attractive?
Well, yes.
Well, I don't find you attractive. I was like, damn. I was like, Daika, how you gonna do that to her? How you gonna set her up like that? Like you was about to make a move, you know what I'm saying? And then turn around, just totally wipe out, just totally deny her. Dang.
He was so wrong for that. I said Daikon was wrong. And the way he leaned in was even more wrong. Like, why you gotta lean in on her like that?
Uh-huh. Because he felt the energy, you know what I'm saying? He probably smelled, the juices permeating through the air, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Under that robe, it's hot under that robe. So it's just, he's like, okay, I smell the smell of love. I'll say it like that. So yes, there you go. Yeah, do you find me attractive? Yes, go ahead. You're supposed to say,
yes.
That's how she was doing it. Like she was having sex. I was like, what are you doing, Joe? Yes.
But the crazy part, y'all, is she thought that Daikon was actually falling for her. Again, she's trying to pull a Ruth, but she doesn't. Unfortunately, she doesn't have that Ruth in her. Like, I'm sorry, Joan, but I keep saying this. You about to get some punishment, baby. You better try to run off the compound right now because it's going down in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't know how soon Daikon will actually go in and find out that information, but Joan has literally dug herself into a ditch that she cannot get out of. So the intimacy was there. I was like, damn, I'm like every other woman on the earth. Like, I'm Joan right now. Daikon and those eyes are like, oh my goodness. So yeah.
Listen, if she gets punished, she might like it because that'll be the only outlet that she gets to any physical action because Daikon ain't giving her nothing. So she get whipped. She be like, yes, whip me harder, Daikon. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey, take it. Can I sit on your lap for some punishment? That's all I want to.
There you go.
Listen. I'll let Daikon punish me. Go ahead, Daikon.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Listen. Can I tell y'all something real quick? When we had our Ruthless Cares event one time, I swear on everything, there was one lady that literally came there and asked Lenny to punish her. She wanted to go into the punishment trailer.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. And he was
she was serious, huh? She was serious.
Was so serious.
Did he go in character? Please tell me he went in character.
He went into character.
Yes.
Oh.
I love that.
I wish I had it on video, but he went into character and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, crazy.
I would love that. I would have been right in character with him. Scene.
Okay.
Scene. All right.
Okay. Anyway, y'all,
I would have been like,
because Jay might get a little uncomfortable. Let's move on. At this moment, she had effed up. So anyway, you guys, we see where Ruth has made her way to the one and only kitchen where the ladies are in there. Lacey, Zane, as well as Laura, they're in there cutting up their potatoes and carrots. And like, how many potatoes and carrots do they cut up all day long? Because that's literally the only thing that I see. But anyway, Ruth comes in and she talks to them, let them know, hey, I'm not with that river-ish. I need y'all to have my back. And it literally came at the perfect time. Y'all talk to me about just Ruth and her new alliance.
This is the part I was talking about earlier, that this is where why I said that it all is gonna come into play, because now that she knows she can't trust Joan at all. Like now that it's solidified, and also she's questioning River. I don't think that part has happened just yet. I don't know if it's happened yet, but she's also questioning River too. She doesn't know if she can fully trust either one of them. So now I need another plan, because she also knows this other plan is falling apart too. We got Bridget. We don't even know if Bridget is gonna act right, and Joan knows that because she asked Lewis, "Is you got your, and we don't know if that's gonna fall into place." So now I need another plan. And then she finesses them just like she finessed everybody else. Even though I do believe in my heart of hearts that Joan has a soft spot for Zane, and that Zane would have been somebody that she tried to help get out of there. Lacey, not so much. But Zane, I think she would have when it was all said and done. But I mean, I think this was perfect. The problem is that she couldn't get that name of who was on the account from Joan. Notice Joan kept that close. She did not tell who it was. And the other person is standing right there. But the other person is the reason why the other part of her plan is the way that she finessed them, because her husband got away. They're not going to come in here because of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Ruth just be playing the game. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Ruth is a real one. She playing the game with everybody, and this is what she got to do. And she's still keeping intact with the highest. She's still keeping in good with the highest. So guess what? If everybody else F up, guess who's still gonna be in good with the highest?
That's right.
Ruth. That's right. Great breakdown. Great breakdown. Absolutely. Great breakdown. Yeah. I mean, look, she got it locked with everybody, right? We know the truth now. Just like you said, Joan, River, he's shaky. But these ladies, especially Zane, and Zane did question her. You was going to go away without me? Nah. I wasn't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep you in the whole loop. You know what I mean? But with this part right here, with the whole Bridget thing, that proved that Zane and Laura are down for the movement to stick together, right? With this whole alliance thing. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have to say anything. They could have just listened and sat there and let Bridget just blah, 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 right? But they was like, nah, she's a freaking liar. You're a liar. I saw you. You're jealous. You're a liar. You said that you wanted to be the wife to be too. Like, what? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. She did say that too. You know what I mean? So they stuck up. They stuck up for Ruth. So it's about to go down. I can't wait to see the highest reaction when this happens. Do you think that Bridget's gonna get locked up? Which I think is gonna happen to Bridget.
Oh yeah,
Bridget. I don't know. The highest might tell her to go ahead, AJ.
No, I was just gonna say Bridget finna go down. I think this might be our last episode with Bridget whenever this all go down, because I don't think it's gonna play out the way that because I mean, since we're talking about it, Elder Mother Marva wants there to be something. You could tell that, because typically she would have shut that stuff down right then, but no, she didn't. She needs there to be something. When she heard it was Ruth, she needs there to be something. So of course she gonna take her to the highest, but Ruth is going to play the game. Laura's gonna get to her. Ruth is gonna get to where she needs to be, and Bridget is donezo. That's it. Bye, Bridget. Peace.
Deuces, right? Yeah.
Kisses.
And I don't know, is something going to happen to Elder Mother Marva? Because she's bringing this craziness to the highest. You know he don't like to be bothered with some bull. You know what I mean? Like, this is super bold. Is she going to go back to the punishment trailer, or he going to be like, just go back to the kitchen and cook my food? What you think?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I think as long as she doesn't play into it with her, as long as she just looks at it, as long as she brings her there, like something going on, I'm bringing it to you, and just stay out of it, she'll be okay.
But you know she can't, because she always, just like you said, always devising to get to Ruth somehow, some way. So she's going to try to push Bridget and jump in there in the conversation, be like, yeah, tell them what you said. Tell them what you said about what Ruth is doing and what she did to you and all of this and that. And highest, did you give her permission to take her to the punishment trailer? No, you did not give her permission. So how is Ruth doing this to Bridget? What is going on? So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, right? It's coming out tomorrow. Man, come on, let's go.
Tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. I was just excited and laughing my butt off at the way that Bridget so painfully walked into the kitchen and I'm hurt, and she went through that whole motion. But I think that I don't know. I think the highest may tell Ruth to unalive Bridget for lying. So I don't know. That's just my prediction. I could be all the way wrong, and I have been all the way wrong. But I just think something is about to happen to Bridget. I think it's time for her. Like y'all said, she might not make it to the next episode. Definitely not going to make it to the next season. So
okay, look. Let me ask you another question real quick. Cause are we done? Are we done with this? No, we're not done, right?
One more slide, and then we're out.
All right.
No, we're done with this though. Yeah.
Okay. So just to go along with what you're saying, right? Real quick. Remember the season trailer, and we saw Bridget standing there, Ruth, and then Ruth turns around, she got the blicky and she pulls it on someone. What if, and I'm just throwing this out there, y'all let me know if I'm crazy, reaching or whatever, but what if Ruth pulls the strap out on Elder Mother Marva to stop them from going to the highest? And what if Ruth takes out Elder Mother? I'm just saying. Did we see it? Did we see it in the behind the scenes for season 5?
I like it, but
she filmed season 5. I could tell you that.
Okay.
She filmed season 5. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't think that that's the way. I don't think that, because Ruth has did so well at staying on the side of the highest, and that would definitely put her on the opposite side. So I think she is always going to play that role. You know what I'm saying? Like of course, in front of Elder Mother Marva, they're gonna be going off on each other and stuff like that. But I don't think she gonna do that.
Right. So she ain't gonna do nothing to Elder Mother Marva to stay in good graces with the lowest. Gotcha. Okay.
Because he can't stay mad at Elder Mother, so you never know what person you gonna get when it comes to him. And when it comes to him and her, like,
but that's only because she cooking his food. Whenever you're hungry, get her out of the punishment trail. I need my food. Get her, tell her to go get my food. It's always has to do with his food. So yeah. I don't know if it's more so loyalty, but we do remember the story that she was the nurse in the infirmary and all of this and that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we're wrapping this thing up. We finally make it to the moment where poor Daikon, who gets the punishment because of everybody else, walks into that trailer and realizes that that Malcolm as well as Peter have escaped. Oh my God, y'all! Look at him, poor Daikon. He can't catch a break for nothing.
He can't get none. He can't have no babies. Like, he can't be a boyfriend. Like, he can't get no long time with the highest. Like, you know what, Daikon? Come on, baby. Come on. I got you.
You gonna give him a hug? You gonna give him a rock love?
I got you. I'm gonna give you a big old hug.
He gets no breaks, no nothing. I mean, he's always upset. First it was the safe. First it was that. It's just everything is just bad. You know what I'm saying? He got this woman coming on to him. He don't want her fish smelling ass. I'm just saying, like, it's just all bad for Daikon. And now he loses the prisoners because remember, he gonna get in. He better think fast and figure this thing out, because he didn't just walk in there. The highest sent him to go get Malcolm.
Yep.
And,
what are you gonna say? Ron. Yeah. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? You better think fast.
Daikon about to get punished too, y'all. Poor baby.
Yeah, I definitely feel sorry for Daikon. He's always taking punishment behind everything that everybody else does. But dang, your highest, he was with you during all of these different moments, and he's he's trying to do his job, but he can only be in one place at one time. So, I don't think his punishment is going to be severe. If he's smart, he won't say anything just yet to the highest. I think what he'll do is get him a squad of men, and they actually go themselves and look for Malcolm as well as Peter. But in the meantime, Daikon, I suggest you keep your mouth shut. Don't go tell the highest nothing, because it's only going to fall back on you.
Wow.
Yep. But the problem is that that's what been his problem for the longest, not telling the highest. So
Right.
it's like damned if you do, damned if you
Damned if
don't.
you
Like,
don't. You're right.
shoot.
Exactly. You got to tell him something, because if he don't, he'd be like, "Why you ain't tell me?" You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. It's
That's
a wrap.
true.
So
Especially
it's a
because he wants that
catch-22.
he want
Yeah.
that good stuff. He needs to know if you know what. Also, y'all, now that I just thought about this,
What's
so
that?
when Daikon does find, because I think Malcolm is Dunzo because he took a bite of that sandwich. But when he
Mhm.
does find him, they're probably gonna think that it was the stuff. Because wasn't that the whole point of giving him all that stuff? Like, because you know,
Yeah.
like, because I'm like, how is this gonna come back to Elder Mother? Is it gonna come back to Elder Mother? Ruth knows about the sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she don't know that Malcolm took a bite of the sandwich. I just feel like everything has its is there for a reason. So him biting the sandwich, there was a reason for that. I think it's because
Yeah.
he gonna go. But are they going to then think that it was the stuff that got him, or is it how we gonna find out that Elder Mother? How everybody else gonna find out that Elder Mother tried to, take your girl out of there or tried
I
to
don't
help
think it's
her?
going. I don't think it's going to come back unless Ruth says something. But now she has no evidence because she gave the sandwich to River. Malcolm ate it, and if they do find him, like you said, then yeah, they could say, well, he was on the stuff, he got away, and he passed away because he was on that extra stuff. But he was he was alive. Who saw him? Did the highest come back to see him? No, the highest never came back to see him.
Nope. He
Right?
never came back. Went out to the bank.
Icon never came back to see him, right?
Daikon never went back to check on him. So I say Daikon just say he dead already. Just say he gone already. Just say
Where
he
the body?
unalive. He didn't make it.
Where's
Like
the
I said,
body?
bro, he unalived.
And I
We
got
buried
rid of the
him.
body. That's a good one, Tika.
What? Okay, I believe you, Daikon. Where's the combination? We need a combination.
Okay.
Go get Jones'
Okay.
hotspot. Okay.
Okay. Listen, y'all, that was the end of the episode. We all kind of have our expectations of what's going to happen on the next episode, which will come out, I repeat, after 3 a.m. on the East Coast, because somebody's going to say, where's Ruthless? It's after midnight. It's not on. Well, if you on the East Coast after 3 a.m. in the morning, East Coast time is when BET Plus will stream the next Ruthless episode. Now, if we get lucky and get it after midnight, that would be cool. But mark my word for it, I've been doing this a very long time, and it's always seemed to be after 3 a.m. on the East Coast. So, with that being said, EJ, any particular predictions for the episode? And please let the people know what you have coming up next.
Yes. So prediction wise, I just a couple of things. I think Malcolm is going to be out of there for sure. And I think that Bridget is going to be out of there. But I just don't know if it's going to be on this next episode, but she's going to be out of there. I think it's going to be on this next episode. And what other prediction do I have? I think that I don't know. I'm not ready for that one because I'm half and half on this one. So yeah, that's what I got. And then as far as coming up, I just did my rewatch recap for thank you, girl, because you know I forgot. I did my rewatch recap for the Family Business season 1, episode 8. So we're getting ready for that. The Family Business comes back on June the 5th, y'all. I am excited and ready for it. And then, or is it July 5th? I think it's July 5th. July. Anyway, I'll put it up somewhere. BMF. We're gonna have live with the ladies, of course. Muchella, Tamika's Den, and I. And then I'm gonna have my own quick chat over BMF. Of course, we gotta talk about Ruthless. That'll be tomorrow as soon as we get the episode. Definitely going to talk about Kimba. There was a really good movie, so definitely got to talk about that. And then I'm doing my new segment called the Old School TV Recap, which we're going to be doing the first episode of A Different World, and then each week after that, or whenever I can, because I hate to tie myself to weekly stuff, but I'll drop like different episodes of different TV shows. Like it won't be just all one thing, it'll just be different things. So, and that's it for right now.
Okay. And Jay, sir, Mr. Vacay JTV, what you got coming up next, and any thoughts or predictions on the next episode.
All right, Daikon got to think fast. I think he's going to send the men out like we talked about. They're going to find Malcolm, and either he's going to be gone or we're going to put him back in the punishment trailer, but he is laid out, so I think he's going to be out of here from that sandwich. We'll see. Your girl Joan, she ain't going to get none still, right? But I am predicting that because we have been exposed to the hood side of Joan, I think we're going to hear more of the hood side from Joan. At Ruth. And Bridget, I think either she's going to get beat down or the hire she's going to be like, I'm not available, or, I don't think anything's going to happen to her yet, because I think that Ruth may intercept. I'm thinking that Ruth may intercept. I remember the last thing that Laura said is, I got to tell Ruth. So, you know how slow Elder Mother Marvel walks. Unless they cut the scene and she's automatically on the porch of the highest.
Right.
I think in between that, I think there's going to be an interception. So what's coming up for your boy? Well, again, we're going to be doing an episode 20 recap. Look out for that sometime tomorrow. You know how I do. Right after the episode, sometime the next day, you're going to see that recap. So look out for that. BMF 304 live discussion is going to be this Saturday with myself and Ashley from My Sweet Perspective. So we're going to be going in on that. Monday, we're going to be doing 305, episode 5, final predictions. Going to have some exclusive picks for that. So look out for that. We're going to play the game, what it looked like. Before Monday, though, I am supposed to be doing a breakdown of the new show. I think it's called, is it Daria? Or Daria from Detroit. Something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So myself, Ashley from My Sweet Perspective, we're supposed to be breaking that down on Sunday, so look out for that. I forgot to put that on there. But then Monday is 305, and then of course we're gonna come back with that roundtable talking about episode 20. It's supposed to be 20. We're gonna go live with that, and yeah, that's it. I'll be doing next week. So yeah, we're back on your boy. I'm gonna have the antics and the jokes and all of that. But salute to all the vacay VIPs and MVPs. Salute.
Absolutely. And we just want to thank everyone for tapping in and tuning in and kicking it with us on this Ruthless Roundtable. Someone had a comment about Ruth having $1 million. When did Ruth have $1 million? I don't recall. I know Joan is the one with the account with $1 million in there. Ruth does have some money, but that's on the Oval where she's going to go and get that money from Barry. But other than that, I'm not aware of any other money that Ruth is that Ruth has, especially not $1 million. But if you have heard of that scene, you know where that scene is. Put it in the comments. Definitely when the replay, come back and let us know in the comments. I'm gonna go back and watch for myself and see, because I'm like, I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They was talking about Joan.
Okay, Joan definitely had the $1 million. Okay. So my expectations for the next up and coming episode, I don't have any real expectations. Don't judge my pictures, because you know I love what I love. But anyway, I'm so extra. I don't know what to expect on the next episode, so I'm just gonna watch it, and then I'll be back to give you guys a recap. So with that being said, as y'all can see, your girl got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I definitely got the Ruthless conversation that I'm bringing back. It's been a while since I've had a one-on-one conversation. This particular conversation is with George Middlebrooks. He's actually going to be in Ruthless on season 5, but he has so many other projects that he has worked on. He has one of those faces that's familiar. You'd be like, I think I've seen him somewhere before. And just make sure you tune in so I can let you know where you've seen him from. And then, of course, Ruthless Recap is coming back tomorrow morning, sometime around that time. Don't quote me, because it might be in the afternoon, just depending on how much sleep I get. After that, y'all, let me just tell y'all real quick, I have created a new YouTube channel, and it is entitled Tika's Wind Down. And it's basically to help us get through grief, whether it's something, grief, loss of a relationship, loss of a family member, loss of, or even depression, whatever it is. I'm no professional therapist, but as a human being, I know what I'm doing to get through the grief that I've been experiencing. So I would love it if you guys will join me over at Tika's Wind Down, because on Saturday, we're gonna have a paint and sip, and we're just gonna talk. Your girl might get a little lit. We definitely gonna bring the wine, okay? On the 25th, you guys, I'm recapping. I'm starting a new series recap. Like, I don't really mess with Detroit people. Don't take it personal, but I'm gonna recap this film, this series called The Dirty D, and it is based out of a director that is from Detroit, and it's crazy. I love the film. None the series is crazy, but anyway, none against people from Detroit. I just don't know y'all like that. So anyway, back at it again. We're gonna have a live conversation on Tika's Wind Down, where we're definitely going to go in and just have some conversation. Maybe I can invite a few people that we can just kind of talk, grieve, go through whatever we go through, okay? And we want to do it all together. And then I'm gonna skip. We know Ruthless Roundtable and Ruthless recap, but last but not least, you guys, 4/2/2024 is my birthday. So with that being said, I will be on the 29th. I will be going about it and feeding some homeless people, feeding some or taking care of some single moms, donating whatever I can do. And that's about it. That's all your girl Tika Shine has going on. With that being said, thank you to everyone who has tapped in. I know I talked a good 10 minutes, but thank you for tapping in and tuning in. Shout out to Darcel Knight. Shout out to ML McKinney. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Did I say Marquita? Shout out to you. Shout out to P. Brunson. Shout out to Avante. Shout out to Daria. Shout out to Tamika's Den definitely for tapping in with us. With that being said, y'all, that's it. It's the wrap. Anybody have anything else they want to say?
Yeah, definitely shout out to Mr. Robert Craighead. Thank you for coming through, Mr. Craighead. Again, always a pleasure hanging out with you. I mean, you're hilarious, and at the same time, you gave us some good stuff to look forward to in Ruthless, and also we're looking forward to all the movies that you're in as well. So thank you for coming through, Mr. Robert Craighead. And again, we appreciate all of you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. We always have a good time. So keep on coming back. Hit that like button, that share button. If you haven't subscribed to any of us, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to keep it going for y'all, all right?
Yes. Oh, yep. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Love all of you. Appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with us.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Ruthless Roundtable, home of your Ruthless exclusives. The number one source.
Yeah. Salute.
All right, y'all. We're out of here.
Survive.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. With this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that.